Andor episode 5 dropped on Disney Plus today, and I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this show. Um, this episode doesn't really progress the plot a lot, but I don't think it was trying to, basically, because most of this episode is about Andor, um, continue to work with this crew. And what's nice about it is it lays out these details about this crew that are all very subtle. Like, there isn't a lot of dialogues, and they're going, this is this guy. We have him on the team for this reason or that reason. But you do get enough about each individual character that, A, you kind of understand why they're on the team, and you understand why Andor makes a good addition to their team, or at least is going to attempt to. Because what he does here is he points out, hey, little details about, hey, we should switch this guy because this guy knows something about this, and it's interesting. It's you know it's an interesting dynamic with all these characters. These characters are very mad that there's a new addition to the team because they're trying to do this thing, and it's awkward that there's a new person in that's there right now in the middle of it. And he was dropped in last minute, so he hasn't had time to really get the basics, and he's kind of interrupting things. But he's also showing how he can add this weird addition to the team. It's all really smart play in this episode, and I like the character dynamics, the writing. I think it's all very clever how this episode is actually played together. Um, it's not something I've never seen before, but it's just because I like the character of Andor. I do like the way that plays out in this episode, and I think it's a decent. Uh, I think the other episodes were decent, but this one's pretty good at doing this, and I've grown to really appreciate uh, this episode, and I think that I'm excited for where the show goes next. I think that next week is probably going to be the actual heist and getting that done, because I believe it was the show creator said each episode was a 3 episode or 4 episode arc or something like that. So by next week we will have had our 3 episodes. Then we're gonna jump again to somewhere else. I've also heard there's time skips, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I really like this episode. I thought it was good. So I'm excited to see where we go from there.